everybody, it's Miss Trotter, school counselor at Hagood. I have a very important message for you guys now that I have your attention.
Part of my job and my responsibility to you guys is to make sure that you guys are healthy to learn, healthy to be a good friend, healthy to be a good daughter or son. And part of that character is doing the right thing, even when nobody's looking. So that's what we're going to work on this year. And I have 5 guidelines that I think will help you to have the best character that you can possibly have. The first guideline to being the best person that you can be is to always do your personal best. And what do we mean by personal best? If you're taking a test, what is your personal best? If you're running the mile in gym, what's your personal best? Your personal best is based on your circumstances. And when we ask you to do your personal best, it means to take what you've been given and try your hardest without giving up. So you'll hear your teachers this year say, was that your personal best? Is that your personal best when solving that problem? The next guideline to having good character that we'll also work on this year in our classroom guidance lessons is trustworthiness. That's a big word. I see 2 words within that word. Trustworthiness is the way you act. Acting in a manner that allows us to trust you. If your teacher asks you to take something to the office, he or she's not going to do that without knowing that you're going to go straight there and straight back. The way you act makes people either trust you and have confidence that you're going to do the right thing or not trust you. So our second guideline this year is trustworthiness. Our third guideline is also an important one, active listening. What does it mean if your teacher says active listening? That means that you're listening with the purpose of understanding what someone is telling you. And we worked really hard on this last year with our leader traits. Seek first to understand and then be understood. You listen actively, not only with your ears, but with your eyes by making eye contact. And you also listen with your whole body, with your posture and facing the person that's talking with you so that they know that you're listening and trying to understand the message that they're sending you. The fourth guideline for Hagood Eagles this year is truthfulness. Truthfulness is being honest about your feelings, being honest with your statements, being honest to yourself, being truthful. Something to think about. Our last guideline that we're going to work on this year is my favorite. No put downs. Whether it's with your actions or your words, putting others down to humiliate them, make them feel bad about themselves, to make fun of someone. Those are the things that keep us from being healthy that I mentioned earlier. Healthy and happy. So our 5th guideline this year for Hagood Eagles is going to be no put downs. And to help us learn and practice and make a habit of the 5 guidelines, these are the lessons that I'll be working on with you this year. One of my favorite parts of my job is coming into the classroom and doing activities and lessons to help you put into habit good character. So our words this year are respect, honesty, friendship, effort, perseverance, pride, curiosity, and courage. And so our September word is respect, showing consideration and honor to someone. You can respect others and you can respect yourself, and that's what we'll be studying this month. And I look forward to seeing evidence of respect at Hagood. All of these life skills tie into our 5 guidelines. So, I talked to you guys about the 5 guidelines that we're going to follow at Hagood, and I introduced our life skills that I will be coming into your classroom and doing lessons and activities with you to make them a habit. But Mr. Freeze also has come up with some awesome incentives and rewards for this school year that I think you're going to really enjoy, and I'm going to let you know what those are. So let's first talk about our individual student rewards. Last year we earned tickets, but this year we're explorers and we're discovering new things and new ways to do things. So this year you guys will have a passport. Now, passports are used for traveling, right? Because we're discoverers, you guys will have a passport. A passport is used for travel. When you tour other countries, some of you may have already done this, but when you get to be an adult, you might do this also. When you go to another country, you have to have a passport, and it has your picture in it, and as you visit other countries, they stamp your passport. Well, at Hagood, as you discover and practice and put into habit our 5 guidelines, you will get stamps in your passport. Any teacher, any adult that recognizes you practicing one of our life skills or one of our 5 guidelines can stamp your passport. Teachers, it's important when you're signing or stamping, when our stamps get here, the passports, it's important to verbally state what the student has done to earn that stamp. Now, what do we do with those stamps? There's lots of prize incentives this year that you can spend your stamps on. Just like you spent tickets, but this year you'll spend stamps. There's our regular Eagle cart that has posters, stickers, pencils, erasers, stuffed animals, things like that. There's also some special snack days and some student passes that I'll talk about in just a second. So what are some of those incentives? Things like VIP lunch in our new VIP booth seating in the cafeteria. You can trade in stamps, invite a friend, and sit in the VIP booth and eat your lunch. You can also eat lunch with Miss Alexander. You can spend stamps on homework passes, turn in your homework pass for a night, and have no homework. And things like free computer time, you can spend stamps on those. And my favorite, y'all aren't going to believe this one, you can spend your stamps for sweet tea in the lunchroom, just like the adults. We also have special snack days you can save up. We have a volunteer coming a few times each 9 weeks with the popcorn machine, snow cones. You can save up for 80 stamps to get a personal pan pizza delivered for your lunch. And these are some larger things that you can save up for. Our first Eagle store will be September 22nd. And last but not least, we have a monthly Student of the Month. That is the person who shows those life skills each month consistently. Your homeroom teacher, your classroom teacher, will choose one student a month to go down to Pizza Inn with Mr. Freeze and myself to walk to Pizza Inn and eat lunch. Your parents can meet us there also. I'm really excited about this. We did this one a couple years ago and really, really liked it. So basically 8 people by the end of the year from each class will get to go down to Pizza Inn and eat a Student of the Month lunch. And our last reward for positive behavior is our Best of the Nest positive office referrals. Faculty and staff, any adult in the building, will continue to recognize you for going above and beyond with positive behavior. Not only will you get a Best of the Nest shout out on the announcements, but you'll also get 10 stamps for your passport. As you can see, we have a jam-packed, character-filled school year ahead of us. Let's get started and let's practice and discover what it means to have good character. And teachers, I'll be putting in your box our life skills for each month. They're in a page protector, and all you have to do is slide the current word to the front of the page protector. They're all in here. So look for those in your box today.